Yo guys, Aaron here. I want to talk about some more Warzone Mobile news, specifically the iOS soft launch release date that Warzone Mobile kind of unintentionally released a couple of weeks ago. But I'll get more to that in a second. But as we all know, the first soft launch for Warzone Mobile has come out, and they're officially calling it a limited release, not a soft launch. But I mean, it's basically a soft launch, but it's officially being called a limited release. They put out an official announcement here, putting this tweet out saying to get ready to drop in Australia. We are thrilled to share that our first limited release is now available on the Google Play Store in Australia only, with an iOS option coming soon. So it does sound like when the iOS limited release does come out, it will be for Australia only as well. But of course, I mean, there's going to be ways to play it if you're outside of Australia, which I'll probably do a tutorial on that when it does come out. But they say it's coming soon, so no specific date is given. But if you look at the limited release soft launch trailer that they put out, at the end it says limited release available now in Australia, and then there's a button to download it on the App Store or the Google Play Store. So I feel like there was supposed to be an iOS limited release available right now along with a Google Play Store one, but there have been issues with the App Store pre-order that I'll talk about in a second as to why it's not available right now, but it does seem like both the iOS and Android versions were supposed to be out at the same time for this limited release. But again, like I just said, there were issues with the iOS pre-order. Now, what exactly were the issues that they had with the iOS pre-order? Well, basically, there are certain regions, which Australia is one of them, and I know Canada is another one. I think there's a couple other regions where the pre-order is not available for Warzone Mobile, even though it's supposed to be. Now, I live in Canada, so I can say from personal experience that the pre-order did go up in Canada on the App Store for maybe like 10 to 15 hours or something like that, and then it was removed and hasn't come back since. And Warzone Mobile has already addressed this on Twitter, saying that they are working on bringing the pre-orders to these regions soon. Someone actually specifically asked about Australia. Warzone Mobile 6 days ago, which is November 30th as I'm recording this, 6 days ago Warzone Mobile replied and said that very soon we are working on it and should have some news there by the beginning of December. So my guess is that the Warzone Mobile limited release for iOS on the Australian App Store will be coming out early December. Because of course, like I said, they were having issues putting out the pre-order for certain regions on the App Store. And of course, Australia is one of them, and Australia is meant to have the limited release first, so that's probably why it's not out yet. And they're still trying to figure things out, getting it back on the App Store. But let me know in comments below. Warzone Mobile, what are your thoughts if you played it already on the Google Play Store? Are you guys enjoying the game? I've heard that the game needs a lot of optimization for Android, but I have heard also that the iOS version works pretty smoothly, at least compared to the Android version. So when the iOS version does come out, I think people will be more happy with the game. They also did put out a blog post saying that the iPhone 8 is the minimum device requirement for iOS, which seems kind of low, honestly. I thought it was going to be a little bit higher, but it's not bad, I guess. But let me know in the comments below, Warzone Mobile, iOS, what are your thoughts? Thanks for watching. Peace.